how many areas of life have been under the governance of survival mode and how many areas of the life have been in thriving mode. Even if you have massive trauma, there are area pockets of your life you could really make safe and you can go in there and thrive. This is one of the reasons why people will typically have addictions to work or something like that, or partying or sex, is because in that spot it's safe. And their brain knows it, so they like that spot because they need safety. They're actually safety seeking right now. And so we want to provide safety in the other areas too, so people can go into all the areas of their life and feel safe. This is part of my belief about how we heal and resolve disorders, is that we bring back function and safety into each area of somebody's life. And we want to assess for those. You can tell. How is it going with your parenting? Well, I'm screaming all the time. Okay, there's probably not enough safety in there. How's it going in your relationships with your friends? Oh, I don't have any friends. Okay, probably a safety issue in there. Okay, how's it going in your hobbies? Well, actually I keep avoiding them. Okay, safety, right? There's ways to tell how much safety we have in some area, in our areas of our life, and we want to assess that. This is something I teach people to do, is we're assessing this and then rebuilding those areas. We are targeting them and we are rebuilding them. And we're getting them up and running. Wherever we're at with that is fine. If you have one area that's malfunctioning and everywhere else you're feeling really great, good. This is probably going to be a quick journey for you. If you've got 3 areas, probably a little bit more challenging. If every area of your life is impaired, then you're going to be at this for a bit. You're going to need a specific amount of safety to get this up and running. I find that in that case, it takes about 200 to 300 hours of safety signaling to resolve these disorders, and specific exercises. We combine the two. We combine safety seeking and specific exercises to open up and resolve symptoms and heal and be well. And so if we really get on this, even if most areas are under malfunction, if we get that timing in, we can get it in 2 to 6 months. It doesn't have to be drawn out. It doesn't have to be a 2-year, 6-year project. Personal growth and development, yeah, probably that's a lifetime thing. I advocate for us to be on that. And our brains never stop growing. But getting life up and running, we can do that in a short amount of time, but we can't escape the amount of safety signaling our brain needs. And you could put that in. If you're willing to do that work, you can get that in quickly. I like to do that in an intensive way because life doesn't stop lifing. And if there's new stuff that occurs, new challenges, new stuff, you got to do that and do the past. You got to help the brain update all this old programming that was bent on survival mode, and you got to get it shifted over so that it's thriving. Your brain is using your subconscious programming, your thoughts, your behaviors, your habits, your relationships in ways that make more thriving. That's work. Your brain has to do that work. These are not choices you can make and boof, it's done. There's a process, and safety is the piece that opens that process. Put enough safety signaling on them and shift that, and your brain will use them for thriving instead of more anxiety, depression, or traumatic stress, more survival mode responses, and create health and wellness and thriving and growth. And we do that by using interventions and specific strategies. So the more safety signaling we have in this space, the better it's going to be. Sometimes clients, when they're starting to shift from survival mode, they just start sleeping and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't stay awake. Okay, great. Okay, let's keep going with that safety signals, right? Because the survival mode is going to start freaking out. But we're going to be like this forever. No, you're not. This is a moment. Your brain is figuring out what to do. And you're sleeping. I'm arguing with everyone. Okay, great. Let's keep going with that safety signaling, right? It doesn't know how to be in this situation where things are good and safe. So it's using an old strategy. Let's keep processing, keep sending that safety signal, right? Well, your brain can review, why am I using this? This isn't even helping, right? The brain needs to review and make the adjustments, not you. So we need to help that brain process remain open and remain supported so that it can come to its senses and be like, oh, this is, I was told last video, I'm like, the brain clutches its pearls, like, I can't believe we're doing this. Yeah, I know. Me neither. Knock it off. But once the brain realizes that it's doing something malfunctioning, it just resolves it. It doesn't need what we need. It doesn't need to clutch the pearls. and be horrified. It's not required for the brain. I'm dramatizing the situation. But really, once the brain sees the miswiring and the misassociations, and it has processes to see them that are dependent upon safety, you don't get this in survival mode. Your brain cannot do these functions in survival mode. We have to pull it out. And so I don't know what's going to happen to you in that interim between coming out of survival mode into thriving, but in that spot, whatever it is, let's just meet it with support and safety. Right? And if you need more teammates, that you put more teammates in here, because the more supported we are in these moments, the faster we heal. That was the solution in childhood. If you would have been supported, this would be a whole different issue. We can't go back there, but we can do it now. So I invite you to try this new way of safety signaling to the brain. I teach 4 interventions. You might really enjoy my program, Inner World Transformation. And that is where I walk you through the exercises with the intervention. You're going to use an intervention, but we're helping your brain heal, resolve symptom after symptom, and then also build thriving and wellness in the areas of your life. I show you how to target these areas, how to identify and assess these areas, and maybe not assess. I don't think I do assessment, but I show you how to pick them out and how to target them and how to support your brain to create the thriving thoughts, programs, habits, behaviors in that space so that your brain can sustain wellness and thriving mode over there. So it's really wonderful. That the links to all of this are here on. I added them in the description part of this below, so you can have a look at those and click over and play around with me. Play with your brain. Support your brain in this way, and see what happens. Okay, wonderful connecting. Take care. Bye.